If you've ever wondered why pro players always seem to create space so easily while your attacks get blocked, then this video is for you. Today, I'll break down eFootball Championship Club winner Juninho's attacking ideas, how he creates chances, and the defensive habits that make this system so effective. Before the video, I want to thank you guys for 1,000 subs. Let's jump right into it. First point, Creative Playmaker. One thing that surprised me is Juninho doesn't really see a difference between the 4-2-2-2 and the 4-4-2. Whether you use wide midfielders or attacking midfielders on the sides, he believes the overall structure stays almost identical. In fact, he often mixes them by using an AMF on one side and an LMF or RMF on the other. But here's where it gets interesting. Instead of using a traditional winger, he prefers a creative playmaker. Why? Because a creative playmaker doesn't just stay wide, they naturally drift inside, move diagonally, and position themselves much closer to the striker. During the Barcelona event finals, Juninho scored an important equalizer using this exact concept. His Yamal card had the creative playmaker playstyle, allowing him to make those diagonal movements that completely disrupted the opponent's defense. So if you've been ignoring creative playmakers in wide positions, you might want to give them another chance. Second point, overloads and quick combinations. Now let's talk about the main attacking pattern. Most players try to force quick through balls immediately. Juninho doesn't. Instead, he overloads one side of the pitch. He keeps his creative playmaker close to the striker, creating a triangle with the center forward, central midfielder, and the wide player. From there, he starts playing short passes, one-touch football, wall passes, quick 1-2s, patient possession. At first glance, it looks like nothing happened, but that's exactly the point. He's waiting for the opponent to lose patience. Eventually, the opponent's defensive midfielder steps out to press. The moment that happens, everything changes. Juninho quickly moves the ball through his central midfielder and attacks the space the DMF just abandoned. Now the defense is completely unbalanced. Instead of forcing a difficult through ball, he's creating the passing lane first. That's why his attacks look so smooth. He isn't relying on luck. He's manipulating the opponent into making the first mistake. This is something every player can learn. Don't rush. Move the opponent first, then attack. Third point, exploiting the half spaces. Here's another detail that separates pro players from everyone else. Most defenders expect the attacking midfielder to pass directly into the striker, so naturally, they block that lane. Juninho knows this. Instead of forcing the obvious pass, he uses the wide player to combine with the striker. That simple change drags multiple defenders toward the center, and suddenly, the half space opens. If you're not familiar with the half space, it's the channel between the center and the wing. It's one of the most dangerous areas in football because defenders often struggle to decide who should mark it. Once that space opens, Juninho attacks it immediately with either a through ball, a diagonal run, or another quick combination. This creates far better chances than simply crossing the ball over and over. Fourth point, defending like a pro. Now, let's look at one defensive habit that many players ignore. Never drag your central midfielder or defensive midfielder all the way to the wings just to press. I see this mistake all the time. Players panic, they pull their DMF out of position, then one simple pass goes into the middle, and the defense is completely exposed. Juninho stays patient. He lets his wide players deal with the flanks while his midfield protects the center. The middle of the pitch is the most dangerous area. If you protect that space, your opponent has far fewer dangerous options. Good defending isn't about chasing the ball. It's about protecting the spaces that matter most. And here's the team build. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever tried using a creative playmaker in your 4-4-2 or 4-2-2-2? Did you notice a difference? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.